Hey y'all, Nico here. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thanks for joining me. I'm Nico. Today's practice is a 20-minute third eye chakra practice. So we'll be doing a lot of leading with our third eye, which is located on your forehead in between your eyebrows but slightly higher. So we'll be bringing our drishti or our focus up towards our third eye. And if this is uncomfortable, feel free to release the pose or release your head down at any time. And we'll start with the Kalasvara mudra, touching the tips of our middle fingers and the tips of our thumbs. All the rest of the fingers curl down to the second knuckle. Beginning with some breaths. Inhale. Exhale loudly. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale loudly out the mouth. And then come back to your natural breath. And if you would like to set an affirmation or an intention, you may do so at this time. Remembering during this practice to listen to your body, releasing any poses that feel uncomfortable and using modifications as needed. And on your next inhale, we will begin to come up to table pose, bringing the knees together to touch, floating the hips back towards the heels for a child's pose. Just letting the chest rest on the thighs, letting the forehead come down to your mat, your third eye coming down to the mat. And if you need some support, bring a block or a pillow underneath the hips. Just relaxing down into your child's pose. Float your body up to table, extend your arms out just a little bit. And begin to melt your chest down towards the mat for puppy pose, arching the spine, and then we'll melt back into child's pose. So we'll move in and out of puppy pose and child's pose. Again, trying to remember to bring your focus up towards your third eye. Inhale, exhale puppy, inhale, exhale child's pose. Inhale, come back up to a table position. Bring your knees out about the width of your mat, flipping your tailbone upward like you're coming into cow pose. And come down to your forearms. Leading with the third eye, just push back into the hips a little bit. Getting a nice hip stretch here. Inhale, come back to a table position. Tuck the toes under as you begin to lift the hips up and back for down dog. Feel free to add some movement here in your down dog, pedaling the feet, maybe coming up on your tippy toes and then pressing the heels away. And then walk the left foot in a half step, extending the right leg up and back. Inhale. Exhale, bring your knee in towards your forehead. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Let that knee touch the third eye. You can also do this down from your knees. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale back one last time. Exhale, release. Doing the same thing on the left side. Right foot comes in a half step. Extend the left leg back. Inhale. Exhale, knee to third eye. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale, release the left foot. And begin to walk your feet up towards the top of the mat. Walking slowly so you can get a good hamstring stretch here. Inhale, lengthen up the spine. Exhale, melt down to forward fold. Bend the knees, tuck the chin into the chest, rolling up to standing, bringing the arms with you. Inhale, hands come up, gaze comes up towards the hands for an upward salute. Go ahead and separate the feet the width of your mat. Exhale down to a forward fold, letting those fingertips come down to the mat. Again, looking towards the third eye, but feel free to release your head if that hurts your neck. And then if you want to challenge, go ahead and come up to your tiptoes. Inhale. Exhale, press the heels back down, walking the feet back underneath the hips as you roll up to standing, coming to a mountain pose. We'll get nice and rooted on the left foot, bending at the right knee, grabbing the ankle with your right hand. Feel free to grab a chair or a table with the left hand to help you balance, but if you can, sweep the left arm up. Third eye looks up towards the sky. Inhale, exhale, release. Bending at the left knee, grabbing the left ankle with the left hand, pulling it in towards the hips. Right hand extends up, gaze up towards the right hand. Again, remembering to grab onto something if you need to. Inhale, exhale, release. Sweep those arms up for an upward salute. Small back bend maybe. Exhale, fall down, planting the hands down in front of the feet. And you can move through your vinyasa or you can take a rest. If you're doing your vinyasa, chaturanga, cobra or up dog, and then back to down dog. Taking a couple breaths. Walk the left foot in a half step again. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, knee to third eye. Inhale back. Step that right foot up in between the hands this time, rotating that back heel down. We'll sweep the arms up, front knee is straight. Gaze up towards the hands, inhale. Exhale, let the arms rest on your lower back. Then you'll release the hands, bringing the right hand on the lower back, sweep the left arm up, keeping the core engaged as you slowly lower down, bringing your torso parallel with the floor. You can also release the hands down to the leg if you need to, and bend the front knee if you need to. Inhale. Exhale, lower that left knee down. Top of the foot comes flat. Sweep the arms up for low lunge. Gaze up towards the third eye again. Just trying to remember to keep your gaze towards the third eye throughout the practice. Exhale, bring those hands down on either side of the foot, coming off the back knee, stepping the right foot back to plank, and moving through your vinyasa or taking a rest. We'll repeat that on the other side, taking a breath or two. Begin to extend the left leg up and back. Inhale. Exhale, knee to third eye. Inhale back. Exhale, step the foot up in between the hands. Straighten that front knee, sweep the arms up. Inhale, gaze upward, maybe a small back bend. Exhale, releasing the hands, grabbing either elbow as the forearms rest on the lower back. This time letting the left hand rest on your lower back after you release the elbows. Right arm extends up, bringing your torso parallel with the ground. Remembering you can rest your hands on your leg. Inhale. Exhale, right knee lowers down. Inhale, low lunge, letting the hands meet, gaze up towards those hands. Exhale, bring the hands down on either side of the foot, tucking the back toe under, coming off the right knee. Come into plank, moving through your vinyasa or taking a rest. Pushing back to down dog or a child's pose if you need a child's pose. Take an inhale. Exhale, come down to table pose, knees together to touch. Float your hips back towards your heels. Exhale down to your child's pose, letting the third eye meet the mat. Arms resting beside you, resting down on top of your thighs. On your next inhale, bring the hands underneath the shoulders, coming up to a seated position as you extend the legs out in front. And you will bend at the right knee, crossing it on top of the left. And if you can, let that right knee face the front of your mat. Staying here, or if you feel comfortable, bend the left knee as well, stacking the knees. Sweeping the arms up, inhale. Exhale, palms come to your third eye as you lower down towards your knees. Sometimes if you sit on a block, it can help make this posture more comfortable. So feel free to use that modification if you need it. Inhale back up. Exhale, releasing the hands. Release the legs back out in front. This time crossing the left knee over the right, trying to let the left knee face the front of the mat, or bending both knees if it feels okay. Arms sweep up with an inhale. Exhale. Hands come down to the third eye, bending towards those legs. Inhale back up to a neutral spine. Exhale, release the hands. Extend the legs back out in front. This time, you will bend at the left knee, letting the bottom of the foot rest on the inside of the right leg. Sweep the arms up, inhale. Exhale, lead with the chest, lowering down, reaching for the foot, but you don't have to be able to reach the foot fully. Feel free to use a strap to modify. Gaze towards your third eye, but if this begins to get uncomfortable, go ahead and relax the neck down. Inhale. Exhale, roll back up to a seated position. Extend the left leg back out as you bend the right knee. Bottom of the right foot rests on the inside of the left thigh. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale, roll back up to a seated position. Bring those feet out in front, bending the knees. Feet are flat. Roll down to your back and hug your knees into your chest. Just rocking side to side here, massaging that lower back. If you want to do a quick spinal twist, you can. Coming back to center. Inhale, squeeze the knees in as tight as you can. Exhale, release down to Shavasana. Letting the feet reach towards the corners of the mat, the palms face upward. Close your eyes. And while you're here with your eyes closed, just move your eyes around in the circular motion towards the right, nice and slow, and then towards the left. And then look up and down and side to side. Relax your eyes and begin to bring your attention to your breath. Taking a couple deep breaths in through the nose, out the mouth. In the nose, out the mouth. One more time. And just come back to your natural breathing. Letting go of any control over the breath as your body relaxes. And as you are relaxing, I will read some third eye affirmations to you. And you can repeat them silently to yourself. I follow and trust my intuition. I see and think clearly and peacefully. My mind is open to receive new wisdom. I am open to seeing and understanding the truth. All that I need lives within me. I follow and trust my intuition. I see and think clearly and peacefully. My mind is open to receive new wisdom. I am open to seeing and understanding the truth. All that I need lives within me. I follow and trust my intuition. I see and think clearly and peacefully. My mind is open to receive new wisdom. I am open to seeing and understanding the truth. All that I need lives within me. And on your next inhale, begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, coming back into your body and back into the room, rolling over onto your right side, using your arm as a pillow. Taking a moment for gratitude here. When you're ready, slowly roll up to a comfortable seated position, palms facing upward. Sweep your arms up with an inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down to your third eye for clarity. And bring your hands down to heart center. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for this third eye practice. Leave a comment letting me know what you think. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Peace and love.